Launch sequence activated. Prepare for light speed.
Intelligent, keeping the missing relevant with Mr. E, Mrs. E. Let's not forget the sweet and E, and of course the best Grandy, unraveling these mysteries. Stay a while and share your thoughts. Help us break down this mystery. Grab a seat, we guarantee you're in wonderful company. Unraveling these mysteries with Mr. and Mrs. E.
Mr. E.
Oh, I didn't know we were already here. Okay. Sorry.
This is the short version.
Right. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the MrECrimecast. I am Mr. E. I'm joined by Mrs. E and our guest, Auntie. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, I got a surprise for you.
Oh, you do? Ah, you're going to... Nice. Oh, well, thank you. Well, a happy birthday for all of us there. So how did you get that to work?
You have to go into your FaceTime settings on your Mac computer, and you have to make sure that you set it for your reactions to be active. They are on Safari already, and then you have to click the Chrome button and click your reactions, and then the reactions will work. So anytime you FaceTime with someone on your phone even or your computer, that will work. It's any kind of streaming.
Well, although it was kind of more fun
when you didn't know how to do it,
when it felt like it was picking on you. You know. Well, good. Welcome to the party. There, we've got the hearts we can do and all of that too. That was kind of fun. I went back and actually watched it to see what it was, and I was sitting there like this or something while I was talking, and that's when it picked up the balloon thing.
There you go.
But I guess I was sitting like that, and it just picked up because we're like, where do these balloons come from? So cool. Well, I'm glad you're able to do it now. And Mrs. E made this or had this birthday cake made for both of us to celebrate together. So that's definitely fun. Got our colors in there and everything. So
cute.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it good?
No, I was going to wait until we both had our birthdays so that we didn't have to like
cut it twice or
have half a cake, whatever.
Yeah.
So we just kind of did ice cream for me, and that kind of thing. So, well, thank you very much for Me Too. And 13 months, I think that's a record holder, right? That might be the longest. 13 months.
I think she must have started right at the beginning with us.
Pretty close had to be. So, and Me Too, of course, is fantastic. She helps us with a bunch of research and keeping us up to date on things. She knows everything going on in true crime.
I want to show them your present you got too. I'm going to show them your present.
Oh,
yeah. I love it.
Do you know what that is, Auntie? Can you tell?
Yeah, is it a mouse pad?
Yes, because I'm always over here, and making noises, and you pick it up during the show. So she, from our own shop, had the Mr. E True Crime mouse pad made and just bought one for me to have. So hopefully that little annoying bump noise that I make, that'll be dampened somewhat. But I'd like to welcome everybody in. I know it feels like we were just here like 5 minutes ago.
We were.
A lot of people wishing us happy birthday in the chat.
Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, and good to see you, Grandma Chachi and YouTuber Henhouse Alcoholic Brenda Calvert. Let's see, YouTuber Crochet Angel Wings was asking earlier if it's morning for us. Just barely. So it's like we started here at 11:30. So
Deanna D's with us. Remy's stuff.
Fun to Ski. And Real Me Too, of course. Welcome.
Diane Hilland.
Cat Ride. Just saying hi to everybody. And we
Unicorn
said
One, Indiana. That's a new one.
Angel Wings and Castle. Hi, Castle. Nice to see you. Perfectly Imperfect Boy Mom says TGIF. Kiddos are back in school and it's Friday. That's right.
I had seen early all over the United States, different kids starting back to school. This is an early start.
Oh, and Sharon Marlowe's here. And Betsy Mathis says, good morning. What a wonderful day. 75 degrees in West Tennessee. Yahoo. Prayers for Middle East. Thank you. For those of you who are keeping him on your prayer list, his MRI is going to be on August 12th. He was wrong about the date.
Shocker.
Yeah. Well, teens. So what do you expect?
Oh, Unicorn One, Indiana. She said she is from Bullhorn Betty's.
Awesome.
I do remember your name the last time I was watching. I believe you were on. And I thought that was such a unique name. Thanks for joining us.
And Sharon Marlowe says, happy birthday. Send us a super chat. Blessings to everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sharon. We appreciate that.
Sorry if I'm acting weird. I can't hear myself through my headphones.
Oh, you can't?
At all.
That happened the other day.
I know, but I don't think he's awake yet.
Oh, no, he's awake.
Oh, is he?
Okay. Yeah. He's had breakfast and everything.
Did he take his medicine?
I don't know.
Okay.
But he's awake.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your
Yes,
support.
thank you so much.
Thank you for the birthday gift.
Hi, Show Poodles.
Mr. E will buy coffee with that, if I had to guess.
That sounds perfect. I should have done that this morning, probably.
So you're all cooler weather has hit, huh?
Yeah, last night actually wasn't horrible. I was out in that last night, and it, we're not up in the 90s like all day long now.
Yeah,
that's great.
So it's much more tolerable. It's just been so crazy humid. That's really what it's been.
Well, it's so hot here. Our pool is 95. If that tells you anything.
Your pool is 95?
Our pool is 95 degrees.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's really nice.
It's not nice when it's hot and you want to get in and get that little bit of refreshness, and it's like getting in a warm bath.
Yeah. What can you do about that?
Not really anything. You got to wait for things to start. I mean, it's going to be that way until the temperatures start to drop overnight, where the pool temperatures will drop a little. But It kind of stinks when it does this every year about this time. It gets to the point it's not refreshing anymore.
Gotcha. So we've got a lot to hop into today.
Yes.
The people are insane. If there's a theme to today, things are just unbelievable.
Crazy.
It's not just crime. It's just mad. It's just like complete madness. And even stuff we're not going to cover today. People are just, I don't know. It's like, it's not just crimes. It's like just really unbelievable, hard to understand kind of events going on.
Rosebud, real quick. This
Sure.
is interesting.
Rosebud says August is a big month here too. The second trial for my daughter Stalker is coming up with all the evidence.
Wow.
He's still pleading not guilty.
That's
he just
crazy.
never goes away.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. Well,
prayers for you guys to get through this month and hopefully a good outcome.
And real
It is scary.
The world has gone mad. I agree.
I mean, it's just one thing after another.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're not releasing things in the sky to make people act volatile. It just makes you wonder what's causing all the volatility.
Oh, yeah. That's your new channel.
Which one's
Auntie's Conspiracy Theories.
Yeah.
There you go.
And the bad thing is most of my conspiracy theories have already come true.
Yeah, you got to get some more.
Yep.
Brenda Calvert says, I think someone wrote a song once, People Are Strange.
People are strange.
And I believe that was the Doors, right?
Mm-hmm. Faces look ugly when you're alone.
You only know it. You don't even like the Doors. You know it because you love the Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys, yes.
Mm-hmm. That's the only reason she knows it. Otherwise, she'd have no part of it.
You're exactly right.
I know my sister.
Brenda says it's all the drug abuse.
Well, Could be.
It surely
Yeah, it could
doesn't
be.
help.
No, it doesn't.
Mima, I'm not going to say that, but that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. Just because I don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean, there's something. It just seems more extreme than it used to be. So we want to start with missing people each time.
Real quick, I Am Two Bear thinks that Aunt E should start a conspiracy channel. I'll do it with you.
Do it over in Rumble, and welcome in our Rumble people too if you are joining us here.
A lot of those types of channels do get demonetized on YouTube, so we probably have to do it as a Rumble only channel.
No doubt.
Or TikTok, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know about TikTok.
We don't understand TikTok. I keep trying to figure out how to go live at the same time. As
on TikTok,
on
if you
YouTube and Rumble, but I can't figure it out. So anyway, you want to get to it?
Yeah, we have so much to get into. Okay. I want to get going on it. So today we are featuring the missing person out of Dyersburg, Tennessee, and we talked about her a little bit on our last stream because of the 4 people that were murdered up there, and we're going to get into that update also here in a moment. But we started looking at just what was going on in Dyersburg, other missing people, and this lady kind of got onto our radar. She's 17 years old. Her name is Shiann Leigh Hunt. She's been missing since July 18th of this year. She's described as being 17 years old. She's Caucasian, 5'3", 120 pounds. She has brown hair and green eyes. She's in the NamUs database, and Dyersburg Police Department asked if you locate her or have any information. 731-288-2522 is the number to call. There are not a lot of details about what happened to her.
What's the triangle thing? I don't understand why that's over her face.
I don't know. I wondered that too, but that was the only picture I'd seen of her.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
It makes it difficult to be able to see her.
I wonder if it's to protect people from AI kind of readers and things like that
right.
Maybe just to protect children that way so that people can't scan their face and use it in AI and stuff like that.
Maybe
they do that for minors. That was kind of my guess. But I wanted to scroll down here. This is
I saw that refrigerator story, but that was not near where she has gone missing from. So if that's just happened, there was speaking of crazy things, we're not really going to get into it, but did I tell you about this?
You did. We can't. I mean, I just had to pick and choose.
Yeah.
But
there were so many.
We could do it. Burning body found in a refrigerator last night near Cookville, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
that's the opposite direction.
Yeah, but he's either hunkered down in Jackson or somewhere like that, or he's on the run. Right.
Oh.
So I mean, if we're thinking he's on a rampage of some sort, I don't know.
Yeah. Hi, Cassie Roku. You want to talk about the sweetest voice on the internet? Cassie Roku has the sweetest voice on the internet.
No doubt.
Hi, Cassie. It's nice to see you.
Yes, good to see you. Yeah, you'll have to help me with the chat because I can't see it, of course.
That's okay. You go ahead. Grandma Chachi sent a super sticker.
Thank you, Grandma Chachi.
Oh, and it's a fox with a heart. I love it so much. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you for supporting us.
Yes. How about Sunday?
Sunday?
Yeah.
For Mom's birthday? And get school food?
Yes. That work?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we got to have our schedule for the week because we're getting nervous because school's getting ready to start.
I know.
Mm-hmm. It starts next week, right?
Thank you.
It will. It will very soon. So I was looking to see if there were any kind of like.
Can we change the calendar, Dad?
Yes, honey, I forgot. I'll do it today.
We'll do it today. He wants to flip the calendar to August 1st.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to do that last night.
I know, but it's more complicated than it sounds because I have to
take it all down.
I have to take it all down, erase it. And
we'll do it after we finish our show today, okay?
Are we going to erase it?
Yes. Mommy, you can help Mommy erase it, okay?
We'll do it at 2:00 today. Does that sound good?
For what?
2 o'clock
we'll
today.
Do it at 2:00. Yes.
And then we'll do it at 2. We'll fix all the calendars at 2 o'clock. Does that work?
Is it fixed?
And it'll be fixed.
Can I help?
Yes.
You can help.
it. You can
Sure.
help. That'd be great.
What time?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
What do you eat after lunch?
We'll do the calendar. We'll have one.
He is all about the time today.
Okay. Hey, is that okay?
Can we have lunch?
You want to go turn on the oven?
Let mom do it.
Okay. All right. That sounds like a good deal.
I'll do it, honey. I'll go do it right now.
To change the calendar?
No, to do the lunch. And we'll do the calendar at 2 o'clock.
I'm gonna turn the oven on.
No, he's
Yeah, I think he's not going to be happy until the oven comes on.
No.
He literally just ate breakfast.
he just wanted to accept it. He just
He
had to-
is. Deanna D said Biggie is just precious. He is. He's such a sweet boy.
He is.
So good.
They are.
It was funny. Like the first year of us doing this, he didn't want to talk to us during the show at all.
Not at
And
all.
now he's like much more comfortable walking over and talking to us in the middle.
He
of it,
called
and I
it a
don't know
show
why.
Yesterday.
Yeah, he knows it's a show. He knows we're making it a show. But it was like, I don't know. Now I don't know why.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was looking for information from the family to see if they had groups, were doing searches. Really couldn't find a whole lot other than this comment from the sister. So that she wrote this beneath one of the posts. It says, I just wanted to come on here and say that I am her older sister, and seeing a lot of y'all's comments really breaks my heart. My little sister is one of the sweetest people I know. She is missing, and me and the rest of our family are worried sick about her safety, and you people saying all this foul stuff about her really makes me sick to my stomach. Please have respect for her and my family. I love her and just want her to come home safe. My little sister has absolutely nothing to do with the recent case and would appreciate it if y'all could be more considerate and not spread lies or make assumptions. And of course, she got a lot of responses from people saying, hey, sorry about the terrible things people say and that kind of thing. I don't know. Of course, you don't know what she's responding to exactly. I think people were just concerned that she could have been a victim of this man more than anything, not thinking that she was, that she's involved or connected to them in that sense at all. But maybe I'm misunderstanding that. But there's not a whole lot of information about the why she disappeared, the circumstances, any of that. But she disappeared somewhere right in the middle of downtown Dyersburg, it looks like. So kind of like right in the heart of the city. So anyway, if you have seen this girl or know of her, share that picture, and then we'll. Yeah.
They really haven't put a lot out about it other than just that she was missing.
Well, a lot of times I find that people that like teens that are runaways, they don't put much. They don't put much out about the runaways.
Are they assuming that she is a runaway?
Well, that's what I assume because they don't have a lot of information out about her, and there's not a lot of people advocating for her.
She's a petite, she's 5'3", 120, blondish brown hair and green eyes. I mean, she's kind of an ordinary sounding, average looking girl. So she'd be easy to blend in, somewhere. So if you are in that area too, be on the lookout.
Right.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder about stuff like that. Like, maybe people just think, okay, we tell police, let them do their job,
and nobody does anything.
I know, but that's where the parent has to be the advocate or the guardian or whoever she's living with. They have to be the ones to get the word out. I'd be happy to share as much information about her as I can, but I can't find anything. And police just say it's an active investigation. Okay, well, do we know anyone she might be with? Is she run?
Right.
Is she run away before? Do you?
Yeah, it's very vague.
Does she talk of where she might go? Is there a custody issue or any? Those things could be helpful to people like us that would gladly share information. And a lot of times, because each week I'm looking for a person to highlight. And the only reason actually I highlighted her is because of the situation going on in Dyersburg. So the ones I choose to highlight are ones where I have information, where there's something I can tell. If they were seen in a car, if they were on their way to the store,
right.
The more I can share, the easier it is for me to.
Like Devlin.
Right. That Devlin's aunt and grandmother, they were out there advocating, told his story, made it much easier for me to be able to present that to people.
Yeah, nobody's put anything out other than the news article. And I mean, it doesn't say anything about where she was last, not even where she was last seen, when she was last talked to. It doesn't say anything.
NamUs gives an address on a map.
That's
That's it. And I could put that up actually.
And Rosebud, did you read her statement?
I did not. I can't see the.
She says, so our family makes a statement. I think she means her. So her family makes a statement that she's not part of this other crime, but doesn't elaborate on helping or giving information to help find her. I'm puzzled by that. Me too. I'm completely puzzled
And
by
how
that as well.
So how did they know? I mean, if they suspect that she ran away, then she ran away. That happens. She still needs to be found.
Yeah, but it doesn't say even on NamUs. It just says last seen in Dyersburg. That's it.
Yeah, it actually gave this address here.
Oh, it did, because when I looked, I didn't even see like a GPS coordinates or anything. It just said Dyersburg.
So this is the address it gave, was right here. So it's kind of like in a downtown area, near a little pizza place, a development center. There's the post office, a bunch of stores up here. And so if I kind of zoom out, it's in the heart of what is Dyersburg. And and for other kind of context from the child, we know was left in this Tigrit area somewhere. That's where the child was dropped off to south east
Not too
of
far.
that. Yeah. So and then of course up here, Tiptonville. There's the park where the bodies were found. So we know that that Austin likely drove through here either before or after the bodies were dropped. We think the baby was after, on his way out of town. So
Yeah.
And of course, a lot of these people lived in Dyersburg.
Kiki says that she's in the bushes today, but her son's first football game of his senior year. Well, congratulations on that. I can't believe football's already starting. That makes me sad. Sorry, but it does.
Yeah, and
because somebody likes to watch a lot of the NFL around here, and it's not me.
I'm not an NFL fan.
so
I love high school and college football, but not NFL.
Oh, people were spreading misinformation.
Yes.
Yeah, I just couldn't tell what the misinformation was she was responding to. So they were trying. So for crying out loud says they said she was Courtney's other sister, which is a lie. So yeah, so you definitely want to clear that up.
Real me too. I agree. A runaway can be in danger. That's why it bothers me that runaways kind of seem to get dismissed. They're just missing, and it doesn't seem like people are advocating for them. There's a young man that's been on our end show for a long time, and it makes no sense. And there's no information out there about the kid. Nothing.
Oh, the Nashville teen. Yeah. There's nothing out there. We'd be happy to amplify it.
Yeah,
but we have to know something. And we don't know anything, and this is where these parents and these relatives come in. So
Cece
huge.
said she was concerned that she may have been a victim of the
criminal.
And it's because you need just showing a face doesn't help really. Mm-hmm. You need context. You need people to care about the person.
Right.
So the more you can find out about who they are, what they were like, what their interests are, it makes you care. It makes people care and want to advocate for them.
The
strangers,
more the more likely you could help find them. Because maybe they are. Maybe this young lady's favorite place is Florida, a certain beach. That'd be a place to look. Yeah.
And we don't even know for sure she's a runaway.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know
if she had a boyfriend and the boyfriend's also gone, and maybe he was older. I mean, you just don't. It's no information.
Right, Remy. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Make her human.
Make her human. Make people care. I mean, we can share the flyers and things, but people see it. They don't take it in. But these other people where we know, the Summer Wells of the world, and
Sebastian.
We know it's Sebastian's, and these faces, we know them. If we see these children, we will know they're in our presence. Because we people care. We've learned their story. We've learned about who they are and how they disappeared and all of that. But when it's just a flyer,
Right.
It's hard to get emotionally attached. But the whole reason that we highlighted her is because she happened to be missing in this area where this horrific crime occurred. If you've been following us on our live streams or just the news in general the last couple of days, you are familiar with this case. But if not, the quick update is that a family, well, it started really with the baby, was dropped in the yard on Tuesday afternoon, and
At 3:11.
a 7-month-old. And so a search began for the parents and the grandmother, and eventually their bodies were found about 40 minutes north of where baby was dropped off, in a remote area down a kind of like a one-way road out into the woods in a state park. And they're declaring that as a homicide. And this is the man that the TBI and FBI and everyone is deeming as the prime suspect. His name is Austin Robert Drummond. He's 28 years old, and he is on the run. So this is another face we need to, kind of keep in the back of your head. This is a dangerous man. He is armed. He has brown hair, blue eyes, 5'10", 190 pounds, and he's a repeat offender since he was a teenager. He had spent a little over a decade in jail for an armed robbery. Sounds like they dropped some of the charges actually that he was originally facing. And while he was in jail, he received another round of charges for attempted murder and making all kinds of narcotics in his cell. And so he gets out in September. But apparently while he's incarcerated, he develops a relationship with one of the correctional officers, a woman named Caitlin Speed. And she ends up losing her job, according to her ex-husband, because of the relationship and helping him smuggle contraband and all kinds of things like that. And when they get out, Caitlin cuts off her relationship with her husband to begin dating Austin Drummond. And that woman, Caitlin Speed, is the sister to the grandmother that was killed. And so she essentially, Austin's being,
everybody else.
Right. So,
well, not everybody.
We need to do the family tree on this at some point.
I'm going to do the family tree. I'm working on it today.
But I'm going to kind of state it like this. So for Austin, his relationship to these people are that it would be like he killed his sister-in-law, his niece and nephew, and another nephew by marriage, essentially.
Someone asked, what was Caitlin Speed's age? Do we know that?
He just said what I read was she was much younger than Courtney. But I don't know by how much.
She looked like she was in her 20s.
Yeah, she looks about his age. I would guess she's in her late 20s, early 30s, somewhere around there. They looked about the same age.
And Crochet, we do not know how they were unalived yet. That's not been formally presented.
No, they haven't. There's rumors about it, but we haven't heard that officially yet. And Romy too is saying she thinks she's 20.
I thought the one that was unalived, that was the mom, was 20, and the boyfriend was 21. I don't think she was the same age as is it Adriana? Yeah, Adriana was 20. But I think Caitlin was older.
Yeah, and Caitlin, basically, we found her profile, but it looks like she's nuked all of her social media accounts. So
I think she was in her maybe early to mid 20s, but I don't think she was. I know she'd already had at least one child already. So Passion Flower said she thinks she was about 24. That's what I was thinking too. But yeah. Oh, Real Me Too said she was talking about Adriana.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So I think the other update was that there is the reward has increased. It's now up to 15,000 for him for finding this guy. And I was looking to see if there's been any sightings, anything called in. Couldn't find anything like that at all. There was a little more I saw on where I've got so many tabs open. I think I've lost it. But the Audi had some damage to the side. And let me just
He's probably gotten rid of that car now if he's smart at all.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
not.
yeah. Let me.
He was last seen in a white Audi.
And they're not saying anything about Caitlin as far as looking for her, so she must be located.
I think so, based on a family comment on one of the posts saying that she's trying to process everything. Someone alluded to the fact that she was trying to process the things that had happened. So, which made me think that she was located.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's a $15,000 reward at this point. I think it was $2,500 yesterday. He served 13 years in prison, actually. So more than a decade. And the vehicle that he was seen driving was a 2016 Audi A3 with Tennessee license plate RI 01896. So that is what you're looking for there. And he could be anywhere. He could be really anywhere. So anyway, so that's the guy we need to be kind of keeping an eye out for there. And
yeah, Audis are expensive, Rosebud, but I think that was a 2016, so that's nearly a decade old. So I'm guessing
buying one new, yes, but yeah. That one had some age on it.
And Cassie was saying about the bullet holes. Yeah, we saw the bullet holes yesterday.
I still haven't. Where have you seen the bullet holes?
They're in a news footage.
Okay.
And when you slow it down, you can see the bullet holes.
Where are the bullet holes in the vehicle?
In the white one, the white SUV on the side.
The trunk. They're down the
side. The side.
Gotcha. Okay.
The driver's side. So Cassie said it was on the driver's side.
Yeah.
All right. So we will definitely be.
And no, we haven't confirmed 100% what happened yet. They have not said. So. Oh, somebody's happy now.
Yeah. All right. So I'll need a moment to get this set up for the next thing.
Well, that's okay. I was trying to take, just so if you guys saw me doing weird stuff, I was trying to take behind the scenes because I'm trying to do on our Instagram, I'm trying to do behind the scenes stuff. And I can't get him to sit up straight so I can take a picture.
Well, it's more authentic if I'm not sitting up straight, right?
Yeah, but it's also less attractive. So there we go. Now I can do it.
All right.
I was trying to take some behind the scenes. There, that's perfect. That's all I needed. So.
No, I don't know. Someone said JCDCBJ said he was thought to be driving a red and white truck. That was one of the vehicles that's still missing.
Right.
But the police released the white Audi as the one that they believe that he is that he has right now.
Yes. And thank you guys so much for all of you who've put birthday wishes in the chat. We do see them. I'm just trying not to interrupt him too much. So he can. This picture is ridiculous.
There's more actually. So this is with ABC News. So many of you may have already heard this, but the Devil's Den trail killer has been caught. And oops. Yeah. Where did that come?
Nothing's up except the guy.
Are y'all hearing this?
No. We don't hear anything.
Okay.
I can hear someone talking. Can you?
No.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from.
No, I don't hear anything. It's probably one of his. It could be one of his tabs that's open that's playing a commercial or playing something, and you all are hearing it.
Paris hair too.
What's that?
Bear says looks like the new Nick Barris hairdo. Yeah, his hair. I don't know if he's trying something out, but it's not my favorite.
Deanna said wanted to ask if you can find the info on the animal shelter. Courtney had 2 dogs that are now at a shelter for adoption, and I think Adriana did as well. Justin had it on his live the other night. We haven't heard anything about any pets.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
even know where you'd begin to find
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. What was that?
Someone said they wanted to ask if we could find out the info on the animal shelter. Courtney had 2 dogs that are now at the shelter for adoption, and I think Adriana did as well. Justin had it on his live the other night.
I did not know anything about the pets, so that's new to me. But
I could reach out to Justin about it, but
I'm sure you could just look up the area and look up the animal shelters in the area. So it would be Dyersburg.
Yeah, but how would you know which pets are theirs? You know what I mean?
Right.
So there is new information that's come out on this since we talked about this breaking the other day. So this, I'm going to read this straight from ABC News. This is there's a 28-year-old teacher who has admitted to murdering the married couple found stabbed to death on a walking trail in an Arkansas park over the weekend, and what appears to be a completely random attack, police said. Andrew James McGann, 28 of Springdale, Arkansas, was charged with 2 counts of capital murder and the killings of 43-year-old Clinton David Brink and his wife, 41-year-old Kristen Amanda Brink. Arkansas State Police announced Wednesday evening. The Brinks were fatally attacked while out hiking with their 2 daughters at Devil's Den State Park on July 26th, the police said. The horrific assault occurred about a half-mile into the park, with the husband being attacked first. The children, ages 7 and 9, were not harmed in the incident thanks to the actions of their mother, police said. We believe that the mother took them to safety and then returned to help her husband. Major Stacy Rhodes with the Arkansas State Police said during a press briefing on Thursday. Following a days-long manhunt for the suspect, McGann was shortly arrested before 5 p.m. local time Wednesday at a barber shop in Springdale, about 30 miles north of the park. During an interview with police, he admitted to killing the couple. DNA from blood recovered from the crime scene also matched McGann's DNA, Hagar said. The suspect sustained cuts on his hands during a struggle with the victims, according to a law enforcement official familiar with the investigation. Items recovered from his residence were consistent with being involved in this particular crime, Hagar said. McGann had recently moved to the area from Oklahoma and had been hired to work at a local school. He was hired to teach in the Springdale Public Schools District this upcoming school year, that had not yet begun employment, according to the district superintendent. So I don't know that all of that is relevant. We've kind of talked about this, but he was a teacher in Oklahoma. He had resigned. He was placed on administrative leave in spring of 2023 from the elementary school in Flower Mound, Texas. And the reason they listed was, in quotes, following concerns related to the classroom management, professional judgment, and student favoritism. And he ultimately resigned. So that sounds like one of those things where it's like you can resign or be fired, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then a school district official added, an internal investigation found no evidence of inappropriate behavior with students. So, but that's very different from what actual parents are saying.
Right.
And they've been on the news and everything talking about this. Asked about a motive in the double homicide, Hagar said it remains under investigation, though he did say it appeared to be a completely random event. We have no reason to believe that there was any known association between our suspects and our victims. The victims died from stab wounds, and the murder weapon was a knife, Hagar said Thursday. Knives were recovered from the resident's home, but it is unclear if any was the murder weapon. They received 500 tips. And I think there's something else. I'm going to skip the parts that are not.
He did appear in court this morning.
He did, yes. Police previously said the suspect was seen leaving the area of the park in a black 4-door sedan, possibly a Mazda, with a license plate covered by tape. The vehicle description was critical in identifying the suspect. Though he took steps to conceal his identity, the suspect was very sloppy, Rhodes said. Once they identified the suspect, McGann was arrested within an hour at the barber shop. They do not believe he was trying to alter his appearance. He says could chalk that up to school starting next week, getting his back to school haircut, I guess. There's some other parts. I might have read this somewhere else. I'm going to see if it's down here. I didn't realize this, but they have a third daughter that wasn't on the trail that day.
Really?
Yeah.
A baby?
I don't know how old.
Probably.
It just says Hager said the couple has a third daughter who wasn't at the trail that day.
Stars.
Hager said the Brinks were a loving couple and credited their 2 young daughters with helping in the case, saying they are in awe of them. The information that they were able to provide to start us down this path, to be able to make this arrest, it all started with those 2 little girls. He said it's incredible. Okay, so it must be another article, but let me see if I can find that. Because there's more details. Or I could just go off memory on it. But
I can send the prosecutors. Do you have the news story that came out about 10 a.m. this morning?
There's several, but
the prosecutor.
I mean, if
I got what
do a deep dive, or are we keep,
right.
Well, there's some new information that I want to do.
Oh,
So a preliminary report from the Washington County prosecuting. This is probably what you're talking about.
Yes.
A preliminary report from the Washington County prosecuting attorney's office said dispatch received a 911 call from Devil's Den State Park on July 26th from someone saying they found 2 bodies on a trail and a, in quotes, large amount of blood was present. The hiker found 2 girls and led them off the trail before attempting to look for their parents. The hiker then found the bodies of the parents on the trail, according to the report. So what happened, the hiker's going down the trail. These 2 little girls must come running up to him. He gets them off the trail. Then he goes looking back where they came from and found the 2 bodies. And so he's the one that calls 911.
And see, I heard different stories about that. I heard that the mom got them locked them in the car and went back.
I haven't read that.
I had heard that. So that's a different story.
I haven't read that anywhere about locking them in a car. I don't know.
That was one of the reports that I read, and that she went back to try to help, and she just told them to stay locked in the car. That story didn't make sense to me. Actually, this makes more sense.
By the way, this is from ksn.com news, which I guess is a local news station. Arizona State Police investigators arrived at the park and interviewed a person at the park who said they saw someone get into a black sedan with blood on his face and drive away onto State Highway 170. A second witness said the black sedan was a Kia Stinger.
They initially said a Mazda, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see.
I agree with you, CC, and I don't think you're being ugly. I don't think you're being ugly at all. He does look like the Grinch. We were talking about this this morning, and he calls me most mornings. And we were talking about this and how there's no way she would ever hire anybody that looked like this guy for a teaching.
No, I mean, I know, especially if that person gave me a resume with 3 different jobs in 3 years, that is a huge red flag for a beginning teacher. So either they are totally incompetent or there's some kind of issue. And I would have called every one of the 3 principals myself and spoke to them before I ever let that person set foot in my school. And I would have to get 3 glowing recommendations about how incredible he was, but he left because of XYZ, whatever reason. But I'm just telling you, where there's smoke, there's fire. 3 jobs, 3 years, there's a problem.
And all these parents coming out saying he was inappropriate.
Yeah.
I also wanted to show that this comparison to the sketch.
Okay.
So take that in.
It looks nothing like him.
You don't think so?
No.
I see it.
The mouth looks nothing like him. The nose looks nothing like him. The eyes, maybe.
What do you think?
The nose is wide.
I think that could be anybody. I think that sketch does not. I don't think it looks like him at all.
And then here's this one.
That's even less like him.
Was that mid haircut?
We're gonna play.
Well, it looks like he's got on one of those black things they put around you at the barbershop, or the hair shop. That's what it looks like he's got on.
So I'm gonna show the arrest to you. I just need a second to pull that up.
Now, what I was talking about while you're pulling that up was what the prosecutor.
Right. Red's daughter too says his face is too wide. The other person's face is not wide at all.
Right. The eyes are very similar, but it's hard with the sketch to see any detail in the eye. But what the prosecutor has said during a press conference this morning or on Thursday, he said that his intention is to use the full weight of the office to bring the defendant to justice, meaning that the D penalty is not off the table.
Okay, good.
And he also said, while suspects are innocent until proven guilty, he said, we have the right defendant in this case.
Okay. I know you're looking up something.
I am.
Like, do I have a couple of minutes? Because I will show you. I want to show you guys something.
Sure, go ahead and do it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to find this video I had earlier.
That's odd. You're right. Someone said, did you notice his ears are higher than his eyes? They are.
Okay, I had this marked to play, so I'm gonna play this part. Is that okay?
Yeah, go
Yes.
ahead. I'll wait on mine. Yeah.
And to the rest of citizens of Arkansas.
Arkansas State Police charged 28-year-old James Andrew McGann with murdering Clinton and Kristen Brink while they were hiking with their 2 young daughters at Devil's
You
Den
see an older daughter.
7 and 9 were uninjured. Police said McGann did not know the couple he's accused of killing.
We're still exploring and to determine exactly what that motive was. So it'd be a little premature for us to speak on that tonight.
He just moved to the area and was hired as a teacher at a local school. The horror happened this past Saturday. Police said they found the couple dead on the hiking trail, spurring a days-long manhunt. Witnesses describing the suspect as a white man with a medium build.
Be on the lookout for a white male suspect wearing black gloves, sunglasses.
Authorities releasing this police sketch and later this photo of a person of interest with clothes that match the description. They say he was seen driving a black sedan with a license plate covered by electrical or duct tape. Friends remembering the Brinks as kind and genuine.
I'm really struggling to understand why or how this could happen to such sweet people.
The couple's 2 daughters are now with family members who released a statement saying in part Clinton and Kristen died heroes protecting their little girls and they deserve justice. They will forever live on in all of our hearts.
Yeah, so that's actually not the one I was looking for, but that I think the reason I was doing that was the family. So they indicate there that they died protecting the girls with that statement from the sister who's now got the girls. So I think that's what happened. I think this had to do with the girls.
Yeah, that's what we were saying this morning.
My question is, if you went to the extent though to do what he did, wouldn't you go back and try to grab them and get them with you because you wouldn't want them as witnesses? I mean, and if that was the whole intention.
Not if
they were just out, if they were just on the trail, it shouldn't have been hard for him to run in the direction they ran in and find them.
Not if the father's grappling with them.
Right.
Well,
it takes a while. I mean, it takes a while to, face to face, even with a knife.
It's terrible.
He could have fought him off for a minute or two before he was deceased. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I'm just saying after he did that, I would think if that was what was foremost in his mind were them, why didn't he go after them?
Well, by then mom comes back at some point and he's got to take care of her also.
Well, and I mean,
Just
we don't
a
know how
knife.
far. Yeah, we don't know how far they got either.
I mean, it could take a while.
They said they were very deep in the woods.
And how many like, it's not like you're getting caught off guard getting stabbed. You're face to face most likely, and you're dodging and backing up and trying to, you're getting cut a little at a time. You know what I'm saying? It would take a while and a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he was still alive when the mom got back, he's fighting off 2 people. And then by then apparently he's covered in blood. So, and then, the girls are in the hands of the hiker and he doesn't know where they're at exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure in the frenzy of the moment, maybe he was going to look for an opportunity to take them without any kind of conflict, but he obviously had some kind of weapon and was prepared to do something. I mean, it's just
I don't know
crazy.
what is. I mean, maybe he's thinking with a knife, the parents would just hand over the girls, and he miscalculated.
I would think most parents would miscalculate with.
And Pamela said she heard the mother pass them off to a lady on the trail. I did not hear that either. I heard that she just told them to run.
We'll hear more, they'll trickle out information on it for sure.
It is horrific. Robin said, this is horrific. It is horrific. I'm just so thankful they caught this guy so quickly.
And do you mind if we do a quick palate cleanser?
Sure.
Since we're on the subject of, does the sketch look right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this could get us demonetized, but okay, let's do it anyway.
Wow.
Now, this just in, police officers in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, were asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store. And I think we do have his description. Can we take that? Let's take his description. Okay, this is the guy they wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the lookout for. He's got a nose and some hair that goes like that, and he was wearing a hat at the time of this particular crime. He's got kind of a chin that comes down to almost a point. Stands about 5 feet 4 inches tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy. Thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa. The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft, is being held in the Lancaster jail. And I say give that sketch artist a raise.
This wouldn't be so funny, except it's a real sketch.
That was actually the sketch that the police sent out to the good folks in Lancaster. And, hey, to their credit,
they got him.
They came through.
Okay.
Minus the hat.
That's great.
That is great. Funny. That's funny.
You guys caught me. Look
what Rosebud said.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to pull it down off the screen. Okay.
She said, I step away and I come back to seeing this picture on the screen. And I'm like, oh my God, do we have a new predator?
I remember that guy.
It looks like one of the elves on Rudolph.
But what's so funny? It was the actual police sketch.
Yeah, that was real. It wasn't a joke.
Real.
Yes.
That was what the police sent out. Yeah.
I found the clip. So this is going to be the clip of him going into the salon and getting arrested and all of that. And then the hairstyle, because we talked about this the other night when that happened. We were kind of wondering, was that real? But this hairstylist has now done several interviews about this. But so here it is.
Then on Tuesday, ASP released this photo of the potential suspect. On Wednesday evening, law enforcement said they found 28-year-old Andrew James McGann getting a haircut at Lupita's Beauty Salon in Springdale. 5 News talked to employee Adriana Ruiz, who says she had just started cutting McCann's hair when officers came in just before 5 p.m.
Something fell off about him. He looked pretty scary. He didn't look like he was okay.
Within hours of McCann's arrest, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders joined Secretary of the Department of Public Safety, Colonel Mike Hager, and Secretary of the Department of Parks, Heritage, and Tourism, Shay Lewis, at the ASP Troop L headquarters in Lowell.
I thought that was so anyway, so that they actually have him getting arrested there on the security camera, and fortunately he's caught. And so the lady in other interviews, she's done a lot of interviews and talked to a lot of people. She said that he didn't want to put his name down when he came in, that he acted nervous and strange, and kind of how just generally creeped out she was after learning who he was. She also is a true crime fan, apparently, and so was very well aware of that. So was really freaked out when she realized
Wow.
who he was.
So did she sneak away and call the police? I'm not sure how that all happened.
I don't know. I don't think she recognized
No,
him.
I think they were surveilling him. I think they already.
That's what it looked like. Yes.
I think they were surveilling him.
Yeah, from what I've read,
But what made them move in at that point? I guess
a plainclothes officer came into the salon and asked if that was his car outside, and he said yes. And so he went back out, and then they came back in with more officers.
Gotcha.
And that's how the arrest happened.
Gotcha.
Right. I am Two Bear says a true crime fan, but didn't see the sketch. LOL.
Well,
Right,
the sketch looks nothing. The sketch does not look like him. So I mean, I think it was
could be anybody. I'm sorry.
literally. It's a terrible sketch.
I'm sure that they did the best job they could do. I'm sure it was fast, and I'm not going to fault anybody in it. But the sketch doesn't look like him. It really doesn't, in my opinion.
No, and also if you see the picture of him from behind, if that was him, he did have a hat pulled on way down, and so they see the hat and the eyes and the nose and mouth. Well, oh, he's got a nose, he's got a mouth. Well, so does everybody. So that's probably why you got such a generic look.
All right.
So it says probably went in there and said just a little off the top. I'm kind of in a hurry, right?
I mean,
and Garrett, hi Garrett. He agrees with us. The sketch is useless.
It is kind of useless.
All right. I kind of thought it caught.
Oh, you were wrong.
No.
The menacing look of the guy.
You're wrong.
All right.
I don't usually come out and just say you're wrong, but you're wrong about that one. It does not.
No.
Not even the essence.
And I know we're going to we will be following this case. So I know we can't stay on it all day, but we will be following it. So we will try to give you guys.
I mean, that could
updates.
be any that sketch could be like any trucker on the highway.
It looked to me like any normal guy in Dick's Sporting Goods. I mean, he had a baseball. I mean, he just looked generic.
Exactly. Okay. I actually have to step away because I don't want to hear this one. So.
All right. So you were going to do that?
I have to use the restroom anyway, so I'm taking this opportunity. I really don't like this one.
So this is if you don't know about this Bibb County situation in Alabama that happened last week, if there is, I hate to talk about this in a way, but these people, this is the kind of stuff that just makes me so angry.
Well, they deserve for their faces to be seen all over the world.
Yeah,
for their horrendous things that they've done.
It's kind of why I want to put the pictures right there, and I'm going to go through the photo gallery of them here in a minute. But so if you haven't heard this is as bad as humanity gets, really.
It is. It is the pit of humanity. It's the bottom of the pit.
So so this was from last week. This was reporting from KATU.com. Bibb County is about 50 minutes outside of like Birmingham, Alabama. So small little community. According to the reporting there, this was an underground bunker. It was basically a storm shelter that they had and had turned it into this makeshift kind of trafficking dungeon, the little room of nightmares, basically. And it got onto their radar February 4th. The investigation began with it sounds like a CPS type of report, actually, about some possible abuse going on. And as they're investigating it, it also gets kind of wrapped up in a different type of trafficking with narcotics investigation. And so this is the part I'm going to have a hard time with. They're basically investigating this whole situation for months, aware that there are children at the heart of it, but they have to finish up this other investigation because there's gangs involved and everything else. It's part of something much larger. So that's just hard for me to deal with. I get it.
The fact that they know it's continuing and they are not doing anything to just rush in there and take charge of the situation. Yeah.
Right. So I get it. I understand it. I just don't like it. But that's what happened. So the names of these people are William Chase McElroy, Dalton Terrell, Andre Trejo Velasquez. let's see, Dalton. I think I read that one. Dalton Terrell, and then there's some additional Sarah Lewis Terrell, Ricky Terrell, and Brewer. Who's Brewer? Rebecca Brewer. And so they're all being charged with a variety of crimes that would involve these children, basically selling access to them, renting them out, everything from, the trafficking charges to every kind of SA act imaginable. Basically, these people are being charged with a combination of all of those things. And some of them, the children, it's up to 10 victims, and they range in age from 3 to 15. Some of them are their own children or relatives of them.
Oh,
and they essentially would make like appointments and have people come into this bunker. The kids were sometimes drugged up, tied to make them more compliant. Apparently, some of these people have already admitted to what they've done. Some haven't, and it's just a complete nightmare. They think that this has been going on since 2022, and so I'm going to go to let's just go to their pictures here. So here's the bunker that they had. That's really a storm shelter. You can see the disgusting mattress and the chairs and the fan. And they estimate they were making up to $1,000 a night renting these kids out. Here's one of the guys. I think he might be the worst offender. I believe he had the most charges. They've all got several charges against him. One of these people allegedly has gang ties as part of another investigation, but they didn't name who that person is.
I would say it's him.
Yeah, it could be. He's definitely got the smug look, right?
Yeah, he has that gangster look.
So I'm just gonna make sure those faces get out there for
vile human beings. They don't actually deserve the title of human being.
No. And the only reason I'm giving them any attention here is I just want people, whenever they get back into society, people need to know who these monsters are, if they know these faces.
I hope they don't ever go back into society.
Well, that's the hope, right? So that actually brings me to the next thing. So these charges, they're not, the punishments are not severe enough for these people. So what this is brought about is a call for death penalty. And so politicians in Alabama are trying to make that change now because of this case. And which I am all for. People commit an act like this, and there's no coming back. So that's it's just as vile as it gets. This is a Bibb County, Crochet, in Alabama. So it's a kind of outside of Birmingham. And I was looking at some of the penalties, and it was saying that if you are basically trafficking children ages 1 to 6, it's a stiffer penalty than 7 and up. It's like, what?
I know in Florida, recently I saw some news about recently passing. It's anything like that for 12 victims 12 and under, or under the age of 12 is reason for the death penalty as well.
Yeah. So
I think all states need that guideline.
I do too. I mean, if we're going to have it for taking, this is the most atrocious thing you can do.
Robin's wondering where this is. Isn't it in Bibb County, Alabama?
Bibb County, Alabama. Yeah. Which I think is near Birmingham from what I've read. And so I'm reading from this here. They're going to introduce a bill to make these kind of SA attacks on a child a capital offense punishable by death. And they've announced this in a press conference yesterday. and it's going to be HB 29, sponsored by Simpson in the 2024 legislative session.
24?
Yeah, that's what this says. So maybe they're going to try to push it through now. That's what it looks
24
like.
was last year.
They probably introduced it last year.
Oh, it's
It
probably
hasn't passed
introduced and
yet.
they're probably going to push it through. Gotcha.
It didn't make it to the Senate last time because why? Why would this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Why would you vote against that?
Yeah. Well, I've got some ideas.
I do too, but let's not say. That would be a
I'm
rebel.
trying to see. It didn't make it. So it passed with an 86-5 vote, but didn't make it to the Senate floor to vote. So why, if it passed with an 86-5, why didn't it make it to the Senate floor to vote?
Grandma Chachi, right on target. I bet if they brought back some of the law and punishment from the 1800s, I bet half of these brutal crimes wouldn't exist. You're absolutely right.
So
yeah,
I mean,
televise it, or show it show it throughout the news, and so people can see what happens. What happens to you if you're found guilty of these crimes?
Right.
And I'm just not going to go into a whole lot of the horrific parts of that because it's just too much.
Too deep. It's awful. Awful.
Yeah, I just but I also don't want to just completely ignore these things either, because our culture, our society is allowing these rings to happen. It's definitely not the only one out there. It's not just Bibb County.
Rosebud just said they must have run it like an enterprise. There has to be others that they communicated with. It might lead to more arrests, possibly somewhere down in other places. I'm sure there are rings of these people throughout the United States that do this. And I don't know if any of you have ever watched any of the movies that's been created about child trafficking, but there's plenty of them that have, detailed information about it and what really goes on, and it runs through the United States as well as other countries.
And there's people that tell you this stuff's a myth too, and so part of it's because we can't stomach to hear from it, but we have to kind of face it and realize it actually is happening. It's not just a made up thing. There are real bunkers and houses and places like that. And the myth part, did you watch Pat Brown, the one I mentioned the other day?
No, I hate this kind of topic.
Okay.
We're not mentioning it.
The myth
part,
part,
what it is.
The myth part is that it's always these strangers that get caught up. But the truth is it's usually people close to you that are selling you out like this. It's the parents and the uncles and the cousins or whatever these people's relations are to these. It's people close to them that have access to them that have taken advantage of them. And it's just, it's just horrible, but it happens. And
it does. You're right. I shouldn't bury my head in the sand about it. It's just one of those things that makes me physically ill. Like it makes my stomach hurt for these children. Yeah. And I'm very sensitive to that stuff.
The movie I was trying to think of is Sound of Freedom. It was put out a couple of years ago, and it's specifically about Colombia and them being trafficked through Colombia, but they are trafficked through the U.S. as well as many other countries, but they do run in circuits and rings for sure.
Thank you, Garrett. Garrett says it makes him ill too.
Well, why don't we do just a little change of pace? We'll do one of the segments. Let's do the not our final segment, but the other one.
Okay. Well, okay, just so that we can have a little palate cleanser.
Yeah, because that is harsh. That I know it's really harsh for all of us.
Yes, it is.
We changed the calendar while you guys were talking.
Shrek 5 is back in business.
What is?
Shrek 5 is back in business.
Shrek 5?
Yeah.
All right. Shrek 5 is back in business.
Is it?
Wow.
In business.
All right. We're very talkative today.
Yeah. Shrek 5, you said?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Is there a Shrek 5?
Just go
sure.
with it. We just go with it.
Sure.
Yeah. So this is our segment known as Deathbed Confessions, and I've got two that I'm going to do this time. This is these I found through BuzzFeed.com, and
we did one in the spring. We're doing it in the fall.
That's right.
We did it in the spring.
That's right.
What else? Minecraft Live.
In the fall.
Is it maybe next year we'll have spring.
Of course.
Of course, it could be anything.
Yes,
It could be a flamingo.
it could be a flamingo.
It'll be a ladybug.
Maybe.
Do you think there's a lion on Minecraft?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. It's like he thought this was okay. So I guess he's good now. Funny how he used to not come in and do this at all. But
You'll need a red light and tell him he can't come when the red light is on.
I know, but if he needs us,
Yeah. And Rosebud says, I've been waiting for this all week. Oh, well,
right.
it's not true or poor judgment.
Poor judgment we do at the end. We're doing at the end. But so
he wants his own show.
He wants his own, yeah.
Oh, and Rosebud says, I love him. He's so sweet.
Yes.
Expressed to you.
So I've got two. One of these is a little shorter, one's a little longer, so I'm going to do two this time. But a lot of these deathbed confessions often involve children, and so anyway, this one is my grandfather revealed that my mother was not his only child. In the 1950s, when his longtime best friend was unable to impregnate his wife, my grandfather spent a week, and then in quotes or in parentheses, a week in all caps, in a remote cabin in the Ozarks, having sex with this guy's wife to give them a child. He said they had sex over 20 times that week. His friend even walked in on them once, having sex on the kitchen counter after he drove down for the day to check on them because there was no phone at the cabin. Well, the week of sex worked and she got pregnant. The couple then moved out of state to start a new life as a family. The only communication my grandfather received from them afterward was a letter confirming the child was born a healthy little girl. She is their only child and she's not aware of her biological dad. He never saw his friend again, but stated he often thought about that cabin in the woods.
That is a deathbed confession.
That's amazing. But that last part, he often thought about that cabin in the woods, is just hilarious to me. This one's a little shorter, but it's kind of straight and to the point. And this person says, my wife is a CNA at a nursing home. She once had a resident who used to be a delivery nurse in the 1970s and 80s. When she was on her last few breaths, my wife was leaning into her face to clean it, and she whispered into my wife's ear, when I was a nurse, I switched babies around.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I know. So those were both kind of wild.
That's
but,
scary.
Yeah, that is. But that's deathbed confessions. You just never know what secrets people are holding in, and there's some amazing ones out there. So
yes, there are.
Man. So
dreaming.
I know. Just incredible.
I know. Rosebud, I caught the countertop too. I was like, what?
I know. So
good call there. I am too bear.
Hence why my son was never taken out of my hospital room.
I know. Well, our kids were so gigantic. There was no confusing ours.
Right.
You're exactly right.
I don't mind saying because I'm proud of them in a weird way. As far as like their size at birth.
Yeah.
Our oldest was 10 pounds, 7 ounces. Our middle child, middle E, was 12 pounds. No, 10. What did I say? Did I get it wrong?
No, you got it right the first one.
10 pounds, 12 ounces.
That's right.
And little E was our runt at 9 pounds, 5 ounces. So they were all gigantic.
Yes.
Mine were tiny.
And when they called you over the intercom?
Right. That was
with Big E.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're wheeling me back because I had to obviously have C-sections, right? They were wheeling me back, and I remember over the loudspeaker, the hospital thought it was hysterical that the baby was so large. They said, I can't say my name, so I'll say Mrs. E. The kindergarten called and would like to know when your child will be starting registration. So they said that over the loudspeaker at the hospital.
Yeah, it was funny. So the person pictured here, his name is James Craig. He was a dentist, and he had been accused of slowly poisoning his wife through like protein shakes, and she passed away. Her name was Angela, and so that verdict just came down So that happened back in 2023. And on the 30th of this week, the verdict came back that he was guilty of the most serious part of the crime, which was first-degree murder, and solicitation to commit murder in the first degree, solicitation to commit perjury, and solicitation to commit evidence tampering. And they called 48 witnesses during this trial. I know a lot of people were covering this, but I didn't watch any of the trial. That is a lot of witnesses. I know, probably was. And they had 6 children, which is,
I think some of
horrible.
the children actually made some impact statements.
Yeah.
Apparently they did. Yeah. They said they spoke about the loss and contempt for the husband. I guess one quote from his daughter was, "Her life and the world will never truly be the same," and that James was crying during that part, apparently. So he will spend life in prison. Was his sentence. So he's life without parole, and the maximum terms on the other charges to be served consecutively. So he'll never be free, barring some kind of pardon or something along those lines.
What happened to divorce? Just divorce.
I don't know. Just
the fact that these people think they can get away with it. I wonder how they did figure it out. Have you heard how they figured it out?
I don't know how they put it together.
Yes.
This article doesn't go into that. I'll just check.
Because people pass away all the time. So you think, how did they know to look for something unusual?
Right.
I'll find out for a moment.
I'm
just curious. You know me. I got to know the details.
We got to get you a monitor where you can chat.
Well, I didn't know this part. Apparently, the prosecutors said Craig killed his wife with a mix of arsenic, cyanide, and tetrahydrozoline, a medication commonly found in eye drops. They also accused him of plotting in jail to kill 4 other people, including the lead detective investigating his wife's death.
Oh, my stars.
That's crazy. That's wild in and of itself.
Wow.
Was this also where was this at?
I think the trial was in Denver.
Okay.
I said that earlier, that they had mentioned another eye drop poisoning. Huh. I've seen in movies where people put eye drops in somebody's food to make them like kind of get sick, overnight, but they didn't poison them.
You're talking about Mission Impossible.
No.
Okay,
I'm talking about Wedding Crashers.
So this is what it says. A package containing potassium cyanide was delivered to Craig's dental office, and an employee saw the contents. Craig had told the office manager not to open a personal package he was expecting. His business partner learned about the cyanide and, concerned about Angela's unexplained illnesses, informed a nurse at the hospital where Angela was being treated. The nurse reported the concerns about possible poisoning to the police. Police investigation began, including seizing devices from Craig's dental office and home. Investigators discovered Craig's online search history, which included searches like, "How many grams of pure arsenic will kill a human?"
Oh, good God.
And is arsenic detectable in autopsy? And then he had online purchase history, claiming it was for dental surgeries.
You would think if they figured out what it was, they could have taken measures to save her, unless I guess she'd had too much of it. But, you would think that once they found out that's what it was, but it might have been a while.
Show Poodle says there was an eye drop conviction in Wisconsin recently. Wow. I didn't. My gosh.
It's not proven, but they think the motive was a combination of extramarital affairs and that his dental practice was facing financial trouble.
And Detective Mom said that he admitted his wife to business. He had
admitted to his wife and business partner
about sedating her once before without her permission.
Oh, good grief.
Just incredible.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to go look into that thing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying
think we
to
are.
with the 4 detectives too, because that's crazy too.
That is crazy.
And
a mo-
Fun to Ski said a Sentinel, Arapahoe County. He had sugar babies, ladies of the evening, and girlfriends all at once.
Oh my gosh.
had sugar babies, ladies. Oh wow, wow. So this guy's just a maniac.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Yes, thank you for that.
And Fun to Ski said he also had a $4 million life insurance policy on her.
So I'm going to go right to this next story. This is the last one before we do our
Real quick.
segment, I think.
Brenda was talking to Annie.
She said, Annie, I took my older children to see Wedding Crashers at the theater. I had no idea it was so naughty. I was covering their eyes and they were all laughing through it all. It's a funny movie. Yeah, I like the TV version where they take out all the inappropriate stuff and it's still funny. It's as funny as can be.
So this reporting is going to be from kbtx.com.
This is crazy.
Have you heard this one, Auntie?
Probably not. This is fairly new.
So this is kind of outside of St. Augustine, Florida, Stark, Florida. And I'm going to read straight from this. So a Florida woman who's pictured here, Florida woman is accused of shooting and killing her children's father at a daycare. Mindy Osteen, 34 years old, was booked into the Bradford County Jail on charges of first-degree murder, cruelty toward a child, weapon possession, and larceny. According to the arrest report, witnesses saw Osteen approach Christopher Travis Jones, 37, last Friday at Auntie Lily's daycare as he picked up their kids.
No relation.
Right. No relation to you.
No relation. Auntie Lily's. I said no relation.
Wow.
Detectives say that as he left the building with the children, Osteen walked up with a backpack and hugged them. So they had been estranged, so she shouldn't have even been there. Jones put both children in the back of his car and got into the driver's seat. That's when Osteen pulled a gun out of the bag and fired 3 shots into the vehicle, authorities said. Osteen then backed up and fired 2 more shots at Jones. Authorities said the father then jumped out of the vehicle, but as he tried to run away, Osteen fired another shot. Jones ran into the daycare to take shelter, but couldn't get through the second security door. So he's just effectively trapped between those 2 doors, right? With Jones trapped between the front door and the second door, Osteen fired 3 more shots. Her gun then malfunctioned, and she stepped outside to clear it. Authorities report witnesses hearing her say, "Please let the monster die." She then walked back to Jones and said, "You got to die. You can't kill my kids." Jones replied, "I'm not killing nobody." When Bradford County Sheriff's deputies arrived, Jones told them Osteen was responsible for the shooting. When they approached, Osteen said, "I'm right here, y'all. I done it in self-defense." Jones was taken to the hospital, but he did not survive his injuries. In addition to Osteen and the Jones' 2 children in the vehicle, 6 children and 2 employees were inside the daycare at the time of the shooting. So this woman, she has a long history of violence. There had been DV reports on her against him throughout their relationship. These kids are 1 and 2 years old.
Oh my God.
And so,
and they witnessed it.
They were strapped in the back of the car the whole time it's happening. And she, according to his sister, who now has possession of the 2 kids, she is saying that the Osteen was, initially she seemed okay, at family gatherings and stuff. She would be kind of quiet. And then they did start to notice she was starting to kind of unravel. And after they separated, he had told her sister, that how bad things were at home. There were times where she had tried to attack him with a knife and things of that nature. Police would arrive and he would have cuts on him. And, she got charged a few times with different things.
My God.
So he had been, trying to get, she had been, had custody taken away of the children. And he had been going to, court, trying to maintain custody and such. And they had another hearing coming up pretty soon, like a couple of months from now. So that was kind of the situation there. She had even posted like a month or 2 before, somewhere on social media, a picture of him wearing a suit and saying something like, "That'll make a great suit for your funeral."
Oh, good grief.
Just like a month or 2 before this happened. So This had all been escalating, lots of warning signs. And according to the sister, he had actually really been trying to get her mental help, trying to get her to go see doctors and get help. And each time she kind of has the same thing where she attacks him and tries to claim that it's always self-defense when police arrive. So apparently that's what she was doing even at this. She just cold-blooded takes his life and then tries to act like it's another self-defense act. So just a horrific situation there. The sister's done some interviews and she's wanting the death penalty for her.
The sister does.
His sister does, yeah. To who will now have the children. So this is just what I mean, though. These just insane, just these wild, things just out of nowhere.
And
these.
Well, it's like that lady that got beat in Cincinnati. And that was that I mentioned earlier. There's just so much we can't really even touch on everything that goes on because there's so much that's gone on that's absolutely insane.
Yeah, we're not even getting to them. So we got the you've got the Reno casino shooting, and then you've got the one up in New York, the BlackRock and NFL offices. We're not even going to get to all those. Just these wild, crazy.
It's been a wild week. Like
unbelievable stories.
For sure.
For crying out loud, says the daycare probably locked him out, so the shooting didn't come inside. I wondered that too. That was something I had mentioned earlier to him.
And actually, as terrible as it is, that was probably the right thing to do. Because they don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know what she's.
Yeah.
You got to protect those babies too.
And fun to ski, go for it. We haven't been covering it. We all like to have good people to watch. So
yeah, our general approach here on creators is we don't mind mentioning creators as long as it's in a neutral or positive way.
Right.
We just don't do the drama stuff.
Right.
But yeah, but that's perfectly fine. So that is, I know it's interesting. It's just a horrific thing.
Neuro V, look at that. Read that out loud, somebody.
Nora V says, sorry, late, been out shopping and people abandoning shopping trolleys. Chaos as card machines over most UK and parts of Ireland down. Cyber attack had cash.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That could cause so much trouble.
Well, and those are also big right now. Cyber attacks and hitting hospitals, hitting ATMs, hitting different things. That's happening all the time.
Read Cece's comment.
Me?
Yes.
Cece says not to change the subject, but people are saying the Audi has been spotted in our city. Scanner app has not spotted it, though. There will be many reports from all over. I think he's ditched it.
Hey, Cece, can you, I don't want you to out yourself where you're located, but if you wouldn't mind to message us or email us the city so I can look into it. I can see if I can find the scanner stuff. Here's our email. You could also message us through Facebook. And if any of you guys are on Instagram, I would appreciate it if you'd follow us on there. We've got like 9 followers, and I'm trying to post, just kind of behind the scenes fun stuff a little bit. I started out just putting up our advertising for the lives, but I'm going to make it more into like a behind the scenes thing. So if you guys wouldn't mind to follow us there, I'd appreciate it.
You could also maybe catch some of our crime dogs. We could do some crime dog.
Oh, that's a great idea. Can I give you access to that? And you
yes, you can give me, yes.
Okay.
All right. So I think
interesting.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey, Uber.
Hey, Uber. How are you doing? Good to see you in.
I wanted to tell Uber, so I keep meaning to tell him.
Yeah.
He keeps asking us to come on the show. We don't, and to drop the link. We don't really drop the link. We just talk to each other. So
we don't.
Do that.
We have rarely had anyone like come into our show
once, other than an interview, right?
Right. We did an interview and we let one other person. Yes.
Right.
It's Lauren Mattis, Hidden True Crime. Dr. John Mattis interviews jail and prison.
Fun to ski. I love Hidden True Crime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah.
Plus, I like to recommend the good ones out there. They deserve more traffic.
Right.
The people that are doing good work.
She's got plenty.
Well, but
she's got thousands and hundreds of thousands.
But still, so we should support the good ones. You ready to do it?
Oh, Is it time for poor judgment?
It is time.
All right. All right.
The poorest of poor.
Okay, I'm gonna let chat catch up. This is our new favorite segment of the week. We like to call it Poor Judgment.
Now we have been debating which one of these to do, actually, and we kind of there's so many that it's just so hard. I'm going to start with this is the one that Auntie was really vying for.
Cracking up.
Okay, you don't want to save some of these?
Well, okay.
No, I'm just asking. I don't. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
So, do you want to do?
No, that's okay.
Which one do you want to do?
Do them both. It's fine.
Let's just do them
Cece
both.
said she will message you on Facebook.
There is
put
no
our Facebook and our Instagram up.
The thing is, we'll just do both of them today. I can't decide between these two because they're both too good. Actually, I might close with the one that you wanted to do, Auntie, because I think it'll be the best.
It's funny.
It's really good. So, it's just too hard to decide, and there's no shortage of people with bad judgment anyway. So let me pull up this guy's mugshot. All right. So there's our guy. So this is for reporting from NBC News, and this happened just March of this year, March 25th. Investigators recovered $770,000 worth of stolen Tiffany and Company earrings last week after the man accused of swallowing the jewelry expelled it from his system, Florida police said. Orlando police announced the recovery of the stolen jewelry from suspect Jathan Gilder in a Facebook post on Friday. And so detectives monitored Jathan Gilder for more than a dozen days at the hospital. Before they were able to match the serial numbers on the jewelry with the items that were stolen from Tiffany and Company, the caption said. Detectives monitored Jathan Gilder is the part that, you basically watched this guy use the bathroom for 2 weeks, right?
Oh, gosh.
Which is just horrible. And so
I'm sorry, the X-ray is the best.
Here are the goods. Orlando police recovered over $769,000 worth of earrings from the suspect. In a video accompanying the post, detectives Aaron Goss and Tiffany Perez shared details of the investigation. Later, after the diamonds were expelled from his system, we were able to bring them to Tiffany's, where they were cleaned and their master jeweler confirmed the inscription and serial numbers matched the stolen pieces. Perez said, "I'm very proud of our team for all of our work. We acted quickly and diligently, working together tirelessly for days on end." Yeah. The heist unfolded February 26th at a Tiffany and Company in the mall at Millennia.
It's Mall of Millennia. Yeah.
Okay. Where Gilder is alleged to have posed as a representative for an Orlando Magic basketball player. He was escorted to a VIP room and presented with several. Oh, so this is Florida also, right? This has got to be Orlando area.
Everything happens in Florida.
Yeah. He was escorted to a VIP room and presented with several luxury jewelry items, including a pair of 4.86 carat diamond earrings worth $160,000 a pair, and an 8.19 carat diamond earrings worth $609,000, and a 5.61 carat diamond ring worth $587,000. Authorities allege Gilder tried to grab the jewelry and struggled with employees, ultimately dropping the ring. However, authorities say he managed to swallow the diamonds before he was taken into custody. So I thought originally on this story it was going to be like he kind of snuck the diamonds, swallowed them. But this is like he's being tackled to the ground, just shoving diamonds in his mouth, which is just ludicrous. So a scan at the Washington County jail revealed foreign objects in his stomach. There we go. According to the affidavit, police also noted that Gilder has a history of jewelry heists, having pulled off a similar robbery at a Tiffany and Company in the Woodlands, Texas in 2022. In addition, this part is wild too. He has 48 outstanding warrants in Colorado. 48 warrants. I don't know. 48 warrants in Colorado. That got Middle East attention there. He comes around the corner going 48.
Yo, come here and don't get on camera. You got to see this guy's X-ray.
Yeah. So he's
Don't get on
Gilder
camera.
is now being charged with grand
He
theft.
swallowed a bunch of Tiffany earrings. $765,000 worth.
He tries to grab like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of diamonds, pretending to be like with the Orlando Magic basketball team. He grabs the diamonds when he gets to the VIP room. As they're tackling him to the ground, he takes the diamonds and starts shoving them in his mouth to swallow them. And then they have to wait 12 days for them to get out of the system.
They clearly didn't think that through because they're going to deteriorate him.
Here, say it into the microphone.
He clearly didn't think that through because that's going to deteriorate with all like the stomach acid.
No,
the diamonds will make it.
They're indestructible. And, I mean,
Well, the silver and the gold, maybe not. Yeah, with the stomach acid, maybe not.
no,
I don't know.
they'll be fine.
Silver and gold, make it through.
Silver,
Okay.
gold, yeah,
Grant is saying that it would be fine.
it would be.
All right.
Okay.
He's not going to get in an argument with you right now. I think.
But I think it would if they were made of lesser metals, like something cheaper. There's a very good chance. Also, you would risk metal toxicity. Where with the silver and gold, those are pure metals.
I think that's where he was going. I think that's where he was going.
Well, you could if you swallowed. Yes.
You know how he is with science. He knows all his science. So
yeah. But those would be pure elements that they shouldn't deteriorate.
So if you're in the Orlando area, or Texas, apparently, I would not suggest buying earrings from Tiffany. So
I guess once they're clean, those were gigantic diamonds.
Well, I'm not going to, I don't have the means to buy those, so I wouldn't be looking at them in the first place.
Cece said she couldn't figure out Messenger, and she said it's Benton County, Tennessee that she heard that it was seen in.
Okay, Cece, thank you. I'll write it down.
Yeah, I would think it would be very dangerous for his colon with the sharp points of the posts of the earrings,
Yeah, diamonds are supposed to be able to cut glass and all that. So what's it doing to your intestines, right?
Rosebud.
So, it does make you think about the resale.
Right.
Yeah.
That is, that is horrible.
Are those rose gold? No.
Can I see the serial number on those earrings before I accept them? That is awful.
This next one is so funny, guys, that I'm going to do the poor judgment again because I almost think I might clip this one out because it's this funny.
Yeah, this is. I gotta make sure I do this one right.
Okay, I'm going to play poor judgment again because I love it. Uber says, is that a biohazard? I don't know. Brown sapphire. Okay, you guys got to stop.
All right, so
you're gonna get me tickled again today.
This is from the New York Post, and I'm not going to read the title because it gives it away.
Do you have pictures?
I've got the picture ready. I want to do this the right way. So let me get the share screen ready. All right. So, a Florida woman. Of
course, she's from Florida. Everybody's from Florida that does stupid stuff.
A Florida woman is back behind bars just days after being released on bond for drug trafficking, after deputies found meth in her tote bag that read, all right.
What did
I gotta do it. Oh, it's not showing it?
It is.
Just half of it. Can you scroll up?
Oh, really?
Can you scroll up?
I'm sharing the wrong. I messed it up.
Wait, hold on.
It says.
There you go.
With a bag that says "definitely not a bag full of drugs." So this is what she was using.
She was carrying the drugs in.
Yes. So this is what she was carrying the drugs in, and
just leave that on the screen.
Yeah. So Taryn Ackrey's latest legal troubles began when the car she was a passenger in was pulled over by a deputy last week, the Brevard County Sheriff's Office wrote on his Facebook page on Sunday. Deputy Lexi Gordon's canine unit dog Aurora detected something amiss in a few bags belonging to Acri that were inside the vehicle. The driver let the deputy search the car, insisting that nothing illegal should be inside, the sheriff's office said. But the driver was mistaken. The bags were loaded with illegal contraband, according to cops. When unfortunately for him, this is the part you just can't make up, as Acri had a few bags with her, and one of them had the words, "Definitely not a bag full of drugs," printed on it. The sheriff's office wrote. The bag was filled with snacks. Nah, just kidding. It was actually drugs. That's right. She actually had a bag of drugs in it that said on the side, "Definitely not a bag full of drugs." The statement continued.
He's still down here. Middle E, are you here? Oh, he'd love this one.
I know.
I mean, this one's almost too hard to believe. It's almost so stupid you can't believe it.
A deputy found meth, needles, Narcan, digital scales, small baggies, cut straws, and other items associated with drugs in the bag, according to the sheriff's office. Acri, 31, was swiftly arrested. You want to see Acri?
Yeah, let's see her. Let's see this
the lady
intelligent
that-
woman.
Have you
to
seen
make
this
a
picture
bag.
yet?
This is definitely not a bag full of drugs.
Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man.
She looks really sad.
She is so sad. How did they know? Oh my gosh. So she was swiftly arrested and charged with trafficking, possession of meth with intent to sell, and possession of paraphernalia. Her new charges are practically identical to the one she's facing from earlier this month. Oh man. She was freed 2 days later, according to the sheriff's office, on bond. And they say we have zero tolerance for crime, especially when it comes to people putting poison out on our streets. Well, you say that, but then you let her out 2 days later, right? Man. I'm sure she's going to have learned her lesson.
Show poodles.
That's the hide in plain sight theory that just did not work for her.
That face, the so sad face. She's just thinking about all that money she spent on the goodies in her bag that are all gone.
For crying out loud, so she's like, dang, maybe that was a mistake.
Brenda said you can't fix stupid.
El Kennedy's got did her shirt read "Definitely not a drug deal"? Oh my god.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh man. Incredible. So just one more.
Another one. Definitely not a drug mule. El Kennedy said, did her shirt read "Definitely not a drug mule"? I mean,
what's
So
funnier,
funny.
the bag or the mugshot? I don't even know.
They're both pretty good.
They're both fairly fun.
but, okay.
I'm
Okay,
so
so here's the
sad.
question for me. Did she make it herself, the bag?
Oh my
Right?
gosh.
Did she have her own cricket and make that bag herself?
Or
No.
no, I think that's a
Is
store
somebody on Etsy out there selling
right.
this bag?
I might could find it on Amazon.
I bet
I
it's
mean,
the thing, kind of thing you could get at a like a vape shop or something like that. I bet some
I'm
places like
sure.
that,
It's yeah.
you know, because it's funny. I mean, it's funny if you're unless you're actually using it to stash your stuff, then it's just dumb.
Show poodle.
She's not a cricket kind of gal. Probably not. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So
Well, her middle name's not Swift. Mohawk Mom says.
Oh, I found it.
That's
it's on
so
Amazon.
mad.
It's on Amazon.
it's on Amazon. Maybe that'll be our next giveaway on
No.
when we do
No,
trivia.
we are not giving away that.
Give away that bag.
Absolutely not.
Yep, it's on Amazon all over the place. So obviously, we just aren't privy to the trends in high society because it's obviously just something that you can buy on Amazon and carry around.
Temu.
Temu.
Right.
Oh, you think Janie's got a bag like that? I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jay.
Janie buys a lot of Temu, I understand.
Is that right?
Have you not heard this?
No.
Jack and
Uh,
Lily's Janie?
Yeah.
Apparently she's got an obsession with Temu, buys a lot of Temu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that becoming a thing in that case?
I just think it's funny.
Oh.
It's like the bargain basement crap.
Yeah, I mean, I know it. I've
actually bought some. I went before I knew it was bad. I bought some really good stuff on there, but I won't buy it anymore.
Well, I heard that if you downloaded it, it's got all of these real significant privacy concerns.
Yeah, I took it all off, and yeah.
What was that? I missed it.
I was just putting up people's comments because the cop said something to talk about at dinner.
No kidding.
That night, and Uber said he was actually in tears. He'd had to be right back. Yeah, so funny stuff. So you got anything else you want to do before we go today?
I don't think so.
We'll be keeping an eye on this Austin Drummond, and if he's caught and arrested, we'll if we're around to do a live, we'll probably do it. If not, we'll just kind of post it on our X account, and I'm sure you'll all hear about it anyway. Timu is the Dollar Tree of Dollar General.
That's what Show Poodle said. That's fantastic.
Very funny. Very funny. So we'll
her bra was not for Timu. I can't stop. I don't know about you guys, but I can't stop. I keep thinking all the time. I'm like, it's a burn. It's a burn. I was trying to teach Leigh how to say the way the man was saying it, and he was
it's a burn. It's a burn.
He kept saying it's a barn. I'm like, no, it's a burn.
It's a burn. Burn. Yeah, better than a burn. Well, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Unless you got something else you want to talk about before we go, or we all right.
Well,
so I don't know.
Lisa B always wants us to know that she's doubting her source on Andrew McGann. My information could be wrong. I gave y'all. So she said she's sorry. She's going public with her apology for relaying information that may have been bad.
That's okay. And when that stuff was all coming in so fast, don't worry. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, your source is good. The information might be bad.
Right.
So you have got somebody there, and they just either they heard something wrong or whatever. Those things happen.
That's why we try to vet stuff a million times before we come out with it.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Hard. We was coming in quick.
Susan had a question too. Really quick, does anyone know the make of the truck that was involved with the Audi?
A 1980s Ford is what they said.
That Ford was white and red. Yes.
White with red stripes.
Yeah. Like a big red stripe down the side. A 1980s Ford is what it was.
I want to put this back up because
I don't know if they've located that or not.
Since.
Yeah.
I just love this cake so much. I can't wait.
She did a great job.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Yeah. So thank you for hanging with us. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you got to show everybody. She figured it out.
She can do the birthdays now.
She figured it out.
I did.
We can do the thumbs up. If we weren't here for this.
I can't. My other one won't turn because my arm won't turn. There you go.
I found out a new one. Hold on.
Oh, so Susan's saying there is a truck similar, actually identical down the street that I have not seen before. So it's a new vehicle since yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me find the truck. I'll pull it up.
While she's doing that, I found a new one. Let me think what it was. What you have to do. Oh. It didn't work. Maybe it's this. Well, how do you do what's Rockstar? Is that not Rockstar?
Hang loose?
No, there's supposed to be one that if you do this.
Rockstar? I don't know.
Like Rockstar, woo, like that. Oh, it didn't work. I don't like
that. I didn't see that one. That one on the list of the ones to do.
This one I love.
Well, that's the best one.
It didn't work. Mine's not working today. Oh, there it goes.
I know, that's so cute. It comes out of the heart. I like that.
Well, I forgot what they are. Is it this one?
Well, this is the 2 is the fireworks.
2's fireworks. And then 2 is confetti.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do have another new one.
Oh, that's funny.
I was trying. What was that?
Look at this. Look at the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Is there one for one? There's not one for one. I can't do it. Yeah, I can.
So both thumbs down does the rain cloud. That's interesting.
Yeah, and one thumbs down, it just does a thumbs down.
Just does the.
Yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fun little tricks there. I was trying to find, Susan, a picture of the truck with the red stripe. I know it's out there. I can't quite seem to find it. But if you think there's any chance that truck,
I would call
it in.
TBI or
Yeah. I mean, it would have, yeah. Because they're not saying they're looking for that truck, but is the truck accounted for?
If it is, they haven't released it.
So I don't know. Call it in just in case, you know.
Oh, I'm not bored. I'm not bored at all.
So Crochet, what I found out is it is a setting for FaceTime on your Mac, so that if you are streaming or you are FaceTiming, you have to have it set to the emotions to be on. And it was set for my iPhone if I was doing FaceTime, but it was not set to Chrome, which is the browser that we use for StreamYard. So that's what it was.
And Lisa B always says my grandfather had that truck back in the day. Our dad had one that was blue and white like that.
Yeah, my dad had a white Ford pickup.
That's a good idea, Susan. I would just call. It can't hurt to call and just tell them that yeah, and that you've seen it, and it's similar to the one that was in one of the descriptions.
Yeah.
I mean, all we'll do is check it out.
Let them decide if it's relevant, if they're looking for it or not.
Auntie, I forgot to tell you this. They're coming out with the Scout again. Remember the Scout?
Yes, I remember the Scout. I love the Bronco, but the Scout will be cute too.
When we were little, our dad had a Scout, and we loved it. It was cool. Sorry, I'm just saying.
Oh, I am Two Bear wanted to see the truck.
I couldn't find. I was doing a search trying to find it. That's what I couldn't.
Seen it.
I know. I think we showed it on our stream at some point, but I don't know whose site we were on. I tried just.
It was mainly white, but it had the big wide red stripes on it, a reddish kind of hood. It was kind of older, definitely older looking. It wasn't like vintage and really great shape. It was an older look to it, rugged.
I'll find it.
And worn.
I tried. I couldn't locate it. I found the Audi's everywhere. Everybody.
Somebody said they thought Nick Barris possibly had it.
I've got it. Hold on.
We're putting it up, Susan.
I've got it.
Yeah, I know we showed it. I couldn't remember where we found it.
It was all coming in so fast yesterday. We had sources flying. There it is.
Yeah, so that's pretty distinct.
Yeah, it's white, but then the big wide red stripe, really worn out looking tires. It looks like there's possibly flags on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
At least one American flag and another flag you can't make out. Might be the Tennessee flag because it looks like blue and stars. Can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, anywhere in the area, if you see something that looks strange, it never hurts to call.
Yeah, even if you don't want to call like an emergency line, you could just call it in and let them know.
Right.
But they haven't mentioned this on the thing, so
no, it hasn't been mentioned.
Are you tapping? What was that noise?
I don't know.
It was weird.
I don't hear anything.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
That's strange.
And he's doing it.
Just trying to play some tricks.
All right,
cool.
Okay, this went a lot longer than normal. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So thank you for being here. We appreciate everybody joining us. Be on the lookout for that white Audi. It's got damage on the side. It's 2016. We'll be keeping our ear to the ground on that and pass that along if we hear anything about an arrest with that guy. And I don't know when we'll be back next. We'll just have
We
to
had
see.
thought about going live tonight, but that would be a lot. So
That would be a lot.
We had a free evening, so we thought about
So
it.
we'll see what we
We'll
choose
see
to
if
do
there's
with that.
anything that changes in this.
I mean, hopefully we'll be back on Tuesday, but we kind of have to play it by ear based on schedules and stuff like that. But we try to aim for early in the week, one evening.
Yeah, I actually really like doing it Wednesday night, but whatever we can work out.
Yeah.
I believe it's a Ford. Isn't it
It
a
is.
Ford?
It's a Ford. Yeah.
It has the chrome rails on the back of the truck.
Oh, I see that. Yes, on the tailgate, on the the bed of the truck, it's got the big chrome bars on the edge. So that's a good descriptor.
Yeah, I'm Two Bear says we need some field trips.
It's only 3 hours away. I thought about mentioning that, but I don't know if the kids are up for driving to crime scenes. So
yeah, we could go out there.
Yeah, I would hate to leave them here 3 hours away.
Yeah, we just take them with us.
I know, but what? Hey, kids, we're gonna go look at some crime scenes.
I mean, they've gone to other places, on other drives.
They have gone on other drives.
Yeah,
that's true.
But
6 hours round trip, Lisa says.
That's a long drive.
Yes. Well, thank you guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate our mods. Castle, Dreaming of Blue Skies, Sandy Beaches, The Real Me Too. We appreciate you guys. I hope I didn't miss any mods. Nightbot, Mohawk Mom. I'm just going through, just saying thank you to everybody.
Yes,
and if I missed you, we it's not that we don't appreciate you. We do. We appreciate you very much. We appreciate all of our members and excuse me, and all of our subscribers. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys and your support. So thank you guys very much. We appreciate you and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody.
Intelligent, keeping the missing relevant with Mr. E, Mrs. E. Let's not forget the sweet and E, and of course the best Granny, unraveling these mysteries. Stay a while and share your thoughts.